Hello world, I'm Carp. Welcome once again to Cultist Simulator, Mirror of Glory. Mirror of Glory, why is that? Well, Mirror of Glory is the name of the lantern cult, so we're gonna go for a lantern call and work for a lantern victory here. So let's just start immediately. Our options are a physician or a bright young thing or a detective. Now let's start with a physician, because this is kind of nice. Having a position at the institute is very good. It's a very good job. Physician. Today is the day I return to my post at the institute. I have a position and a reputation. That should mean something, but I am beginning to dream of something else. Okay, first of all, let's give us a name. And we are going to be actually just Dr. Von Doom here. And what can we do? Well, we can work. So let's work at our job at the institute. Uncle Carp was a difficult patient. I had to take some time away after that business ended. Well, he went nowhere. How could he be a patient of yours? Anyways, I'll also, while I'm playing this, I will be using my notes here quite extensively. So this time I'm actually trying to do as little as I need to. So I'm only gonna go for expeditions that I know will give me something that I need, and I will only read books that will give me something that I need. So, quite unlike what I usually play, because usually I just go to every expedition and read everything. Also, we need to keep working, always keep working. There is a dank and clinging smell to the institute halls that never quite leaves one. Perhaps it is the paint, perhaps it is the patience, perhaps it is something in the walls. Also, what is here going on? Notes in the case of Uncle Carp. My notes spilled from the desk drawer where I had to thrust them. So, what do these notes say? The patient spoke of things that could have no meaning, the house without walls, the divided sun, the invisible light. But when I recall how they spoke of that invisible light, my heart surges. I can ignore the notes no longer. Time is now passing. Okay, we get the notes on the case of Uncle Carp. My own eyewitness account on the ghastly decline of Uncle Carp. My handwriting deteriorates as the account progresses. So that is something we're gonna want to study. As I begin to read, I recall the delight in the patient's eyes, the music in their voice, but also the smell of the room where they lay. Now what's coming up? Ooh, nothing's coming up. Time just passes and nothing's coming up. Interesting. Right. Odd moments of sense emerge. I had almost forgotten that curious excursion on the way of Moorland, but now I realize it was the way to Moorland. I heard of this Moorland, a dealer in troublesome books. The rest of their ravings, it means no more than it did before. How can a house lack walls? What is the glory they yearned for? But I can already sense the dreams waiting for me in sleep. So we get directions to Moorland, and we get dreams here. The invisible light. In sleep, I may crooked tree. Moths crawl my bark. Dawn begins, although the light is invisible. At each touch, I straighten to reach for the sun. But where were the directions to Moorland? Around here. So let's study them so that we can find a Moorland shop. The direction to Moorland shop are cryptic. When one deals in the kind of books my correspondent studied, one must be circumspect. And we get our 2 funds for working, so we'll just keep on working. We'll probably work at the institute like all of our days. I mean, we could try to get the job at the... Glover and Glover. Yeah, that's what the place is called. But I don't really think we want to. I mean, it's an easy way to get quite a lot of money. An ill-lit street and an ill-favored bend in a lesser river. A soft yellow light through a grimy window. Miss Moorland nods as I enter, but doesn't rise. I never ask the names of my clients, she informs me, before I have time to introduce myself. So we found Moorlands, which is very good, because we're gonna wanna buy everything from Moorlands. You know, let's put this thing here and this over here. This, of course, the exotic cravings. Belief. I could give into dreams, but they will devour my reason. The Watchman's Eye. The Watchman is the door in the eye. To unlock my own eye, there must be a tiny sacrifice. The invisible light. When I wake, my face is racked with tears of joy. That light, cleaner than anything I touch in waking life. But I saw what these dreams did to Uncle Carp at the end. It would not be wise or safe to follow them. And we found an occult scrap. Okay, sure, we can just explore it. Why not? There are places in the city where I can find extraordinary things, if I can sift the clues out of history and rumor. There's also nothing for us to study right now. Maybe we should dream on something. There's really no point in dreaming on any of these things right now. Our job done. Back to work we go. Right, lots of things happening. The Watchman's Eye. I wielded the knife in sleep. There is pain, but even the pain is a signpost. I have bound the wound. I'll tell them it was an accident. In the dream I saw the door. Someday soon I'll pass it. So we get passion, we get temptation, enlightenment, we get a watchman's secret, and we get a locksmith's secret. Good, because this is what we want for our cult. And this is the end goal we are going for. Right, so let's dream about passion with the watchman's secret, so we'll get the way to the woods immediately. I could sleep in a room without colors, bleach the sheets, whitewash the walls, dye my hair and paint my skin. Sounds interesting. That's something I should do as well. Kindred spirits. One of the patients at the institute also has a bandaged eye. A self-inflicted wound, they say. Perhaps we'll speak soon. And we found Congregation of Saint Felix of Schören. Okay, so my notes tell me that here we need edge or moth because there are monks over there, and is there any reason to go here is another question. Well, according to my notes, I think there is, because we can find the Greek grammar from here. So we'll put it over here, so we'll know we want to explore it at some point. Let's just go to Morelands and buy a book right now, because we have nothing to read. And we get the contentment from here, because some days are better than the others. Sometimes the sky is nothing like a filthy sea. Sometimes the river runs clear. Okay, what did we get from Morelands? A collection of poetry. Ah, which almost makes me realize, yes, there is something I can do. There's always something you can do with the research. You don't need to just wait. We can get our reason to be greater. Did our job. Let's get back to work. A lot of stuff happening. What are we getting? A trembling in the air. Luckily we have no fascination. We also found a kindred spirit. My wound has healed, and so has theirs. They don't understand why they did it, but they dreamt of me that night. We are connected. Just a hanger-on. Oh, and it's the moth hanger-on. Ew, that's like the... Well, well, that's one moth. I mean, we could go send this guy to the Congregation of Saint Felix. No. The bleached way. Color exists only where there is light, and the wood is the place where light does not walk. In the dream, I close my eyes and walk, stumbling, bruising my feet and knees. At last the undergrowth before me grows too thick to pass, and when I open my eyes, I am adrift among black trees. Shadows flutter. My feet will know the way back to this place. So we get the wood. Just always nice. And then we can just keep dreaming about the wood. Let's put this like this. Yep, and we'll dream here. We'll dream with passion. Where's my passion? Oh, it's exhausted. Well, it should get... No, it's 60 seconds until it's unexhausted. Oh, well. Well, let's speak to the hanger-on. Together we might be more. See if we can start a cult. Here is someone I might work with, a companion or a follower, but first I must give them something to follow. A society, a sodality, an order, a cult. Right, on. Found a mystical organization. I have begun my true work. The authorities will take an interest in it. I must be ready for them. You have begun to establish your cult. It will need a little more before you can recruit followers. Right, this is... of course. Of course it's that season coming up, so that we'll get notoriety immediately. Right. Choose founding principles, tradition and compulsion. Old, new, or both together. Add law to determine your cult's founding principle. Well, we're gonna be the mirror of a glory. An occult society dedicated to the understanding of the light that leaks from a fiercer place. Also, we could probably just talk to people on the street about Locksmith's secret now, so we'll get more people that we can get into our cult. Got us an erudition here, so let's get another one so we can increase our reason. We should probably increase our passion since we have the least of it. Also, we should really increase our health. Wait, what do you want now? Terrible clarity. Our purpose demands we recognize truth that shield the spirit. I must give of myself right. Reason in there. And work done. Back to work. You give us a fleeting reminiscence. Mirrors are calm. The sun is steady. The glory recedes. I am sane, if that means anything. Right, you're giving us a season of ambitions coming. Ooh! Restlessness. Do we really want to get... I mean, we could get rid of... wrong kind of attention. I'm safe for now. The medalist's attention must be elsewhere. Huh! Really? It didn't even pick up notoriety. That's interesting. My first recruit. A cult with one member is only an unusual habit. I must have a recruit. Well, this hanger-on is gonna be our first recruit here. You took reason. Alright, you're... oh, patron. Oh, more restlessness. I dreamt of opening doors, red doors and gold doors and doors of glass and doors bound like books and railway carriage doors and castle gates. Behind one was the something I seek. I woke with the slamming of doors still in my ears. Well, I mean, we could dream with passion, but I think we're gonna wait for our work to come free that we can paint one of these restlessness away. Don't want to get, you know, too much dread to begin with. Right, get us an erudition, so let's increase our reason over here. I have picked up odd facts here and there. If I spend time studying what I've learned, I could increase my reason. And here is our cult. Our rise begins! I have founded my cult. This is a step to greater power. Right. On, we got our temporary headquarters, and we got the Mirror of Glory, which is, of course, our cult. An occult society dedicated to the understanding of the light that leaks from a fiercer place. Yes. And what about our temporary headquarters? Because, I mean, they changed the headquarter mechanism. I didn't know how this worked. Our business is private. We could use somewhere more secret. Sure. Right, we do want to keep passion there. Let's send the pawn out exploring, because we want to find at least oriflammes. What did you find? You found the Ecdysis Club. No, go find us oriflammes, please. Did our job. Let's use passion to paint away this restlessness. Are we gonna have a season of dread? Nope, just some exotic cravings. A hireling? No, we didn't. Wait. Maybe we might want him. He's an edge fellow. And yeah, this place we can deal with edge here. Okay, sure, we'll take you. Right, you give us restlessness. Huh. Damn, it's been such a long time since I played a regular thing. Well, no, it's not really been that long. I never remember how to get this. Dreaming about it might advance or change, so maybe we need to just dream about it. Sulakana, you are the worst possible person we could get to begin with, because you do nothing for us. Right, so we got more dread, one restlessness here. We need to paint that restlessness away. Once we painted this restlessness away, let's talk about a locksmith's secret, just to get some more people into our cult maybe. And we could, yeah, let's dream about the temptation enlightenment. So what does it do? Should I dedicate myself to purpose or focus my efforts elsewhere? Reflection, a watchman's secret. Lies dedication. I will dedicate myself to a pursuit of knowledge. Yes, that is the end goal here this time. Exercise the mind. Sure, we got our skill scholarship and one more reason. Come on, scholarship, come here. Now, we're gonna need... We can do it. Yeah, it's doable. Just use the reason to get the eruditions and the eruditions lessons learned to get our next... so we're gonna need 2 of them, right? 2 erudition lessons learned to get to the next level. Probably should have checked that. Okay, ooh, got a glimmering here. Okay, let's... Alright, the passion is exhausted, so we're actually just gonna get that dread there. Oh, and this is gonna give us a 3rd dread. Yeah, well, so this means that we're gonna have to sleep on some opium. So let's work. Get some money from work. Right, we got the hulking fellow there. So, hulking fellow, we'll send you at the congregation of Saint Felix of Schüren. Do some funds. Should we send the pawn to... Sure, why not? Let's give some a little bit more edge to them. The congregation of Saint Felix of Schüren, a non-conformist enclave of a heterodox sect of a Calvinist offshoot tucked away in an odd corner of the city. They belt out hymns with unsuitable gusto in a throat-scraping language that is very much not quite Latin. Membership of the congregation is strictly controlled. It may even be inherited. The safest approach is to burgle the minister's residence while he's conducting a service, but the sworn mothers of the congregation guard the place in shifts, and they are not easily distracted. Right, off you go, guys. I don't really care if you even don't make it back. You gave us a restlessness. Ooh. Okay, so that's basically 3 dread I have there. What are you looking for? Passion. Oh, crap. Right. Light's dedication. I have spoken the word. Each hour has its color, but color exists only where there is light. I will go where there is light, though it bleach me to glass. I have advanced a step towards a terrible ascension. Dedication, enlightenment. I have dedicated myself to a pursuit of higher understanding. I must see beneath the skin, whatever the cost. This makes an enlightenment victory possible. I must be a true initiate of the mantis. I'll need to work with lantern aspect to allow the watchman to see me. Right, so let's sleep with some funds to purchase some opium. In time of a special crisis, I might visit a discreet pharmacist to purchase a tincture of opium and make my dreams sweet, but only in times of a special crisis. Okay, we get more erudition here. Yeah, so let's keep increasing reason here, cause passion is going to so many places. Right, you have the funds you need. There's only one pair of monks over there. Yes, you're gonna need more funds if you don't succeed on the first try. But let's. Oh, there's a contentment there. Bloody hell! I could have slept the dread away with that contentment. Well, now I have a contentment here. I need to sleep the dread away. Dread away with contentment. That took my passion. We got the money. Can we work on our dedication, enlightenment? We need to be a no to do this. Right, so we're gonna have to get through the stack door, which means we're gonna have to find more lantern secrets. Oh, work. Always need to work. Never not work. Our strength may not be enough. Well, let's hope that it is. Okay, who did we find? Elridge! Elridge, you are... Why don't I remember? I should remember. I think you're... Are you Edge? We'll use the Watchman's Secret to get you into our cult. Get us an erudition. You are gonna give us an erudition as well, I believe. So let's study these eruditions to make an erudition lesson learned. Let's just make one thing clear first. Yes, we're gonna need 2 of those. Okay, we'll make... Yeah, we'll make 1 here. So who did we get? An adversary. There's always someone who doesn't understand or who understands too well. This troublemaker may seek evidence on my activities to share with the authorities. A weary detective. Well, that's fine. A weary detective isn't actually much of a trouble ever, so he can just hang around here. He'll make some evidence at some point. It doesn't really matter that much. Okay, Elridge. Yes, you are Edge. Elridge. Ooh. The monks silenced. Their bodies lie in robed huddles, each distinguishing from the next. Step over, move on. Okay, so you managed to actually kill the monster. Good. Elridge, you'll just hang around here. Yeah, let's just get more people into the cult. That is the important thing in the beginning, in my opinion. Get us a fleeting reminiscence. Oh crap! I'm gonna make sure that this one doesn't get there. Yep, okay, good. Now, should probably dream on the way of the woods with passion. Okay, erudition. Where did it go? There. Work. More work. And they should be, yeah, treasures lie before us. Good. We have erudition lesson learned here, so if we just study one reason, we're gonna get another erudition lesson learned. No, not just another erudition, which we can then turn into erudition lesson learned. And yeah, they are gonna stay here. You took my passion. Took my passion! Damn it! Okay, we really need to get more passion. That's more important than this other stuff right here, because we're probably gonna get something negative from sleeping here. The waters of the wood run cold and deep, but never clear. Rote memory alone will not take me there. I must engage my passion. Now I drift into other dreams. Yeah, and it's gonna give me a despair there. Right, back to work. And what did we found here? Secret devotions. Beneath the altar, in a box secured with a complicated triple knot, we found a trove of books, and more besides. A knife rank with old blood, a twist of cloth, a leather remnant of something the minister must have surrendered at his ordination. Okay, ooh, unattended church. Right, so I think this is one of the things that are... like, we can make this into our headquarters. The minister disappeared one night quite abruptly, with his inner circle and the church's chiefest treasures. He is widely assumed to have gone to a better place, possibly a sunny place beside a shining she. We could recruit his leaderless flock and make this our base of operations. Okay, we found the Bellis Murorum, we found the Rose of Was Night, we found Kione and Abydos, we found Kuna and Geth, and we found the Rose of Nuriel. Right, so what if we do this? We could move our base of operations here if we so choose. A change of premises. Move our organization headquarters to a new location. This will permanently locate your headquarters. No return is possible. It can reduce notoriety. Like, I don't know what this does, so I'm gonna do it. A cold trail. We also have that one notoriety there that it can take, so that is nice. And you, of course, gave us more dread. Yep. So now we're gonna need to get some more opium, because this thing is quite scary here right now. Get us an erudition, so let's study these eruditions to get an erudition lesson learned, increase our reason, and then let's increase our passion afterwards, because we really need to do that. Okay, who did we find this time? Isabeth. Isabeth has always been most comfortable by moonlight. She has excellent night vision. She is often overlooked in daylight. On, and we got a contentment which can go over there. Right, let's not... Okay, let's take Isabeth into the cult. And let's not dream for a while. I want to get a second passion before I dream more of, you know, most things. A change of premises. No address is really ever permanent. Like our bodies, we leave them all in the end. But for now, this is home. Abandoned headquarters. Heterodox church. Even on Sunday mornings, there are quirks in the order of service, but most outsiders don't notice. Outsiders are not invited to ceremonies we hold at chillier hours. Right? I can explore this. What? What does this do? The wounds of wisdom. Not all doors are wounds, but every wound is a door. The history of this place is rich with both wounds and doors. With the right materials, we can soften the air where once the air opened. Place funds in here to raise knock influence. Knock influence, right? I don't need a knock influence. Huh. Interesting. Okay, back to work. Hulking fellow, can't really do anything with you. Where's the pawn? Here's the pawn. Pawn, go find us like oriflammes. I need to find oriflammes. And Elizabeth is in the cult now. That is nice, but this is not nice because this is gonna give us a restlessness, which is gonna turn into a dread. It's always nice to be completely overlooked by dread, or not overlooked, overburdened by dread. Okay, Morelands, we're gonna wanna buy everything from your place, so let's just start doing that. And yeah, let's get let's get more people we can talk to. I mean, it's gonna grab our passion most likely. Okay, here's the erudition lesson learned, but I think we don't need it quite yet. No, we would have needed it. Well, we can read these books. I mean, they're probably something we need to read. I'm not sure. I think my notes aren't quite complete, so I started taking notes about books like at some point. I didn't, like in my last playthrough, I didn't take them immediately. So, starting point. No, we already have Orlands. We have more oriflammes and we have Morelands, so we don't need to go exploring. And I don't want to dream because yeah, because I want to keep the passion available. But I'd actually, yeah, let's dream with some funds to get some more contentment to get this thing out of here. Okay, more money, always nice. Okay, you found another acquaintance, yes, and the passion goes there. Right now we get more reason. We found some contentment. Good, go there. Now, let's start reading by this, because learning languages is always a good thing. In games and in real life. Okay, more dread. You're looking for health. Right, we probably actually want to get our... Oh, right, it doesn't go here. We need to wait for this to become a sickness, and then we can do something with that. Getting another health would be really good. Oh, Season of Dread is coming up again. So we could sleep on some opium more. Hey, Valsiane. Hello, Valsiane. We'll take you in the cult as well. Where's our cult? There's our cult. Valsiane, come into the cult, please. And we have learned Greek. And with that, I think we're gonna end this episode here and continue from this in the next one. I'm Carp. This has been Cultist Simulator, Mirror of Glory. Goodbye, world. Thanks for watching. See you next time.